Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Disco Elysium file. Where we last left off, we had encountered the mercenaries and the Hardy Boys in the town square with the tribunal taking place. And we talked with them, and it eventually devolved into a shootout. I was the one who shot first. Oh, ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. No. I can't run anymore. That's like my whole thing. All right, so what I'm going to do, but anyway, yeah, 7 people ended up dying. All 3 of the Cronell Death Squad and 4 of the Hardy Boys. And Kim was able to nurse us back to health. We got shot twice, once in the shoulder, once in the leg. And we found out that Klaasje had skipped town right before the tribunal started. So what I'm going to do is I want to make it a priority to buy some health items from Freet. So I'm actually going to do that first, and then we are going to check Klaasje's room and see if we can find a new lead on what has been going down. Also, it did give me the option to like burst into Kim's room through this door, but I don't want to like barge in. I want him, if Kim wants me to see his room, I want him to invite me in. I don't want to just barge in. So yeah, I'll be right back after I visit Freet. If nothing important happens in between, I'll just cut right back to this. Okay, so this is probably something I should look at. I saw everyone in the lobby. Like I saw Gart, I saw Titus, and the remaining 2 Hardy Boys. I did not see the 2 cops. That was interesting. But I walked out. I was planning on talking to them after searching Klaasje's room, but I feel like this I should interact with beforehand. Un jour, je serai de retour près de toi. I don't know. I think this is. It sounds French, but I don't know. I don't know what it means. I think toi is 3. Here, let's go ahead and look at it.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
One day I will return to your side. Okay. So maybe this is not toi.
This was Cindy the Skull.
I was wondering that. Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Huh. I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
So she like mixed it with the blood of everyone who died or got hurt.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
What are you trying to imply, Fingers?
You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable. It's better that way. Safer.
Maybe not. Maybe we won't do that, but I'll definitely consider it. But yeah, I'll definitely talk to Cindy the Skull after I get done searching the get done searching Klaasje's room. The racist lorry driver's gone. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the items, and then we'll search Klaasje's room, and then afterwards we'll talk to Gart and Titus, and we'll talk to Cindy. So yeah, the strike is completely gone. They did say the harbor is in lockdown now. Call Me Manana is still there. But let's go ahead and explore Klaasje's room. All right. Let's see what's going on. Also, I looked at the quest and I love this. Light the graffito on fire with a burning cigarette. What it says on the can. So this is literally the quest. So yeah, let's go ahead and search Klaasje's room. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note, a few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door.
I wonder if this is something that Gart and Kim already saw.
I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun, yet, but I don't like gifts.
Yeah.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note.
I mean, I don't have any bullets left, so if there is someone up there, then you're gonna have to take it.
Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
I don't think this is a trap either, but still. Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Yeah, leave. Let me go ahead and check her thing really quick, just to make sure there's nothing new here.
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush.
Okay, yeah, she like packed everything up.
Pity.
She really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Close the cabinet. Alright, let's go upstairs and see what happens. Her gift wouldn't be like evidence or something, would it? Oh, it's a piece of... Oh, is that where the bullet hit? Like, is that where she thinks the bullet went? A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Hang on, let's look at the window really quick.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
Oh. Interesting.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
The thread is not any of them. Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime.
Oh, okay, so... Okay, yeah, B triple prime, the island, then.
The island in the bay.
How did she know to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I just don't know.
Indeed. Neither do I.
Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins on that islet. Or I don't think it's islet, I think it's islet, like island. Um, a sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer.
I remember.
He looks out the window and onto the bay. This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
Maybe we need to go to the island? The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
He is trying to justify it to himself. The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there?
Very true.
There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
Why would I say no go? I remember an anti-aircraft gun, or the ruins of one, on the island, from the coin-operated viewer.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
He nods.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
What else is there?
Not a lot, no.
I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course. I'm in.
He takes a second to gather himself, then says,
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian the netpicker. She's tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Leave. Huh, interesting. Alright, let's go out and actually see the thread. The thread is tied to the antenna. Okay, so... yeah, so he knew, or she knew I'd be able to pinpoint it from there. That's really cool. Out of curiosity, she didn't, there isn't anything new back here, is there? It does not appear that there is. Okay, so... oh. Oh, I have a third skill point. Okay. Hang on, let me see. I'm really close to getting this one down. 2 hours, 42 minutes left. I'm still very tempted to get rid of Arno van Eyck and take White Morning. But that only takes 1 skill point, so I'll go ahead and assign the other 2. Oh. So I accidentally assigned the points. I assigned them where I wanted to, which is I decided on perception and empathy. Perception because I just want to, like, I think it's really valuable to be able to see more details, and it'll give me more orbs to click on, which will get me more experience. And then empathy because I just feel like out of all the psyche skills, I think I want to focus empathy the most, and I like wanted to focus it a bit more in the same vein as like logic and visual calculus. But what's funny is that I was debating between empathy and suggestion, and I had already placed the point in empathy, but I hadn't hit accept changes in clothes yet. So I switched to the clothes to see like what modifiers I had for those in terms of empathy and suggestion. And when I came back, I realized that switching had the same effect as saying accept changes in clothes. So perception and empathy it is, I guess. Go to the island. Go to the islet in the bay. There could be a boat in the fishing village or the coast. On the coast. Ask there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Lillian. Actually, I'll take this to get to the bottom floor. It might have been useful to start dating her, it would probably make the modifier easier to try and convince her to get the boat, to take the boat. But we'll work with it. I still don't think Harry was ready to date at that time. So, but I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess. But let's go ahead and really quick talk to Gart and Titus before we try to go to the island.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did, thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
He's sounding really sheepish. I mean, like I was an asshole when the game first began, so like I don't blame him. It's okay, Gart.
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He clears his throat.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. I just felt I needed to specify that.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses? Oh yeah, the officer.
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Many people wear sunglasses inside lately. That's hilarious. Okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Yeah, I guess you are a badass.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
He means it. It's not just boasting. It's something he discovered about himself, stepping onto that balcony.
All right, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Hopefully. Did you see the huge graffito outside?
No, I completely failed to notice that. It's only in front of the entrance to the establishment I manage. Though maybe it's still better than just the blood.
That's true, I guess. Goodbye. All right. So the cops just left, or the people dressed like cops. Do you have anything new to say out of curiosity?
Hi again, gendarme.
No, I guess not.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye. Hey, Titus.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
He extends his hand.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Is that why? Oh, this is probably unlocked because I unlocked that thought, but was it a, like, superstar move to shoot that guy? Is that what unlocked the thought? I have no idea. I'll go ahead and shake his hand and nod in silence, just because, like, that it was something really big. I feel like no need to thank me, just doing my job. Like, I know it is his job, but that was still something really major. So, yeah, shake his head,
Now,
not in silence.
how can I help you?
His grip is strong and friendly. Um, I'm sorry about the people you lost.
Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
This voice acting is really good.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer.
Glenn? Or... trying to think. Yeah, it would be Glenn, right?
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
Hold on, where's that Shanky fella?
Dennis, that poor little rat is dead too. I always thought he'd run. But no, he stayed. Stupid, brave fella.
He didn't like him. That only
Oh.
makes it worse.
They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
Remember death. What does that mean?
It means you might die tomorrow. So live every day like it's your last. Ain't that right, fellas?
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. Because tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Or you might die of a heart failure or syphilis.
I mean,
Hey,
I guess.
fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads.
That sounds like Titus.
Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
He's right. The numbers are replaceable. In an organization of thousands of men, there are plenty who'd join.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what happened to Klaasje?
Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
I don't blame you.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh,
He did.
okay. Got it.
He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Well, I know what I'm doing now, so I'm not gonna ask him that. So long, fellows. Be good so I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
I mean, death has already met me once before. I would not be surprised if it met me again before the game ended.
Copo Loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
I'm glad I did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, Copper.
Interesting. That's unexpected.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
I don't think, like, even though he would make a good officer, I don't think that's what he wants to do, and so I'm not going to suggest it to him. Bye, Titus. That's honestly really cool how our relationship with Titus like changed throughout the course of the game. The sleeping man is gone as well. But yeah, now let's go ahead and talk to Cindy the Skull, because I really want to hear what she has to say about her graffito. And then we will go ahead and talk to Lillian about her boat. So I'll be right back. An old poster hidden below new ones on Ovanek 49, the Palaceum. Sounds like an obscure live performance in a dirty underground bunker. Interesting. Oh, she's not here. Oh, maybe she... I know where she lives, though. Maybe she's in her apartment. Oh, no, she's not here. I guess she's gone. Huh. Maybe she painted that and then bailed. Alright, well, I guess, like... the last person I should talk to should probably be that guy, the guy whose lorry is like right next to the square, the one who was friends with Ruby. So I'll talk to him.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
I've been better.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Why are you still here then? I mean, I guess your truck is still stuck in the thing, but I'm surprised. Seems like a lot of people just like left, just abandoned their trucks.
So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
I'm still looking around. Loose threads to tie up.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby.
Okay.
He seems a little apprehensive.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire?
Oh.
The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's it. Can't share anymore.
That's probably for the best. You keep your job to yourself. With a job like yours, you have to.
That's all for now. Bye. There is one more thing I can do before going to the island. I could do this. Ruby said you were a notoriously corrupt cop, La Puta Madre's peon, or peony. That's why she was scared of you. When you get the chance, call your station to find out more if you dare. So, I don't know. I mean, let me, I guess, quick save. Do I want to pursue this? Because asking questions could get me killed. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's see where the
you see a
line
set
of questioning
steering
goes.
levers, a
at the
radio
very
microphone,
least.
a pull-out toolbox, and the
Here,
soft.
pick up the radio again.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Alice, please connect me to the 41st again.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Wow, that's getting straight to the point. Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as La Puta Madre's peon. Do you think I'm corrupted? That's I was wondering if it was going to be a more indirect line of questioning. This is a little bit too direct for my taste, so I don't think I'm going to go ahead and pursue it. But I will say this, I'm happy to report that I have found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
And I'll end the call.
Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
With those words, the cabin becomes silent again, the radio microphone resting outside. Close the door. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad I at least checked. Yeah, the line of questioning was a little bit too direct. I don't want to like straight up say, "Hey, am I a corrupt cop?" in a whole thing full of potentially corrupt cops. How are you doing, Salang?
Wow!
Wow, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is?
The perfect setup for a good movie?
Cool! That's cool!
Nice. He nods and settles back into the pile of boxes. Persuade him to give you... Nah, I don't want to ask anyone for change. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the slow way to the island. Or the village, just in case anything's changed. So I will be... Oh, there's something here. I'm going to do my best to commit to not running, to not damage my leg further. Oh, Nosafed. Now I have 9. I bought 2 Dramamine at Freet, so I am fully stocked on health items. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Lillian. Also, really quick, I think it's really cool. I can't really tell, but from the way Harry's walking around, his walking animation does seem to have a limp to it, which is a really nice attention to detail. Hi, Lillian.
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
You seem angry. Why?
Look at you. You can barely walk.
I got shot in the foot. I did not get shot. Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
It was.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to give more details. This is not something I want to say. I didn't also get shot in the chest. I got shot in the shoulder. I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
Kim's presence makes it awkward. We need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
What's on that island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
Huh.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do. on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun, but that would be cool to ask the kids about the island.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They have a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
I should just probably ask, can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Nod along attentively.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Our bacterial infection, I guess the heat wouldn't be good. Is there anything I don't want to talk about that though. Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, is this going to be an interfacing check? Oh boy. Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
I still don't want to ask her on a date, although she does seem really nice. Be seeing you. So use the netpicker skiff on the jetty and go to the island. Ask Lillian's twins about the island. Lillian mentioned they might have been there on a raft. The twins are on the concrete yard in the middle of the village. Yep, I know that. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch my gloves out now then. The more interfacing I have, the better. And I think that's all I have for interfacing, which is gonna suck. But I mean, it is what it is. Probably should have put that point into, oh no, probably should have put that point into interfacing. But, yeah. We'll go with it. So let's talk to the kids really quick and then head to the island.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
You must be Lillian's twins.
Lily's our mum.
Says one of the twins. Okay, kids. You've been to that island, right?
On that island?
The other one who's busy kicking his stone points to the bay. Yes, that one. I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great.
The boy pauses to think with his finger in his mouth.
And we make a fire. We make a fire.
What?
Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Wait, you mean shells?
I don't know what these are.
Not in agreement.
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Oh.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No.
The boy answers, shaking his head vehemently.
Yes.
His brother looks at him, then at you.
Let's go with yes.
Lieutenant raises his eyebrows and whips out his notebook. Why is he the fire guy?
Because
The boy pauses to think.
he asks to put the fire out.
The other explains. Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
The other one adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier. You mentioned something about lights?
I don't know.
Starts one of them. It's hard to tell which one now.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
He points to the street light.
Yes.
The boy looks at his toes. Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
They say in almost in unison. How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Oh my.
Don't say that, he didn't.
His brother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. Say nothing.
I'm sorry.
The one says to the other, rubbing his brother's shoulder affectionately. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island?
There's
The boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Is little Lily your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Bye, kids. Take care. All right. Let's go ahead and save. And let's go ahead and head to the island. So, oh, I guess it would be over here that it would, where the check would be. Hey kids, oh never mind. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's see how this goes.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty.
Continue.
Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
Am I close to the end?
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Oh. So it's basically going to be one trip there, possibly just one trip there. Is that going to be it? I'm not ready yet. What do I want to do? I don't have a lot left to do. I could light the graffito on fire, but I don't think I want to do that. Lighting it on fire to see if it's a fire hazard is probably not the best idea in the world. Again, I don't know if I want to go with this or not. Because it's like the questioning is too direct. The only other thing that I might want to do This I can't do. This might finish on the island. These two, I would need to go to the island to figure out. This is just here. The only thing that I maybe want to do is ask Lillian on a date. But again, I don't think he's ready. And also, this is just really bad timing because Kim is here. I genuinely can't think of anything else to do. So I think I will go. I mean, I do have that quick save that I just did. If worst came to worst, I could just reload that. Like, it is there, right? Load game. Quick save. Right here. And yeah, so continue. Or if I missed something, I could just reload that. I don't, but like I said, I don't think I missed anything. I think I was pretty thorough with getting everything done before this point. So yeah, let's go do this.
The skiff floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle. Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
How else do we blast Sad FM on over the island? Say nothing.
Fine, why not?
Oh, he shrugs.
Very cool. Now tune it to Sad FM. You know you want to.
That's actually hilarious.
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get in and ride to the island. Oh my god. I love this.
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally.
This is so interesting. This is such an interesting song. Also, this is very cinematic. I wonder how close I am to the end. Oh, this I've heard. That piano. That was in the apartments, wasn't it? This feels very final almost. That must be the entrance to the anti-aircraft gun.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence.
The song ended with the words Disco Infernum instead of Disco Elysium, which I'm guessing is like hell. This is really cool. All right.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Let's go.
He whispers, climb out. Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed something, but I don't think I did. And if I did, like I said, I can reload if it's something really important. But new location means new tear. A makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. The rusted chain trails off into the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot in Land's End.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from whom? Probably the Coalition.
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol.
Yeah.
This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Finished thought. This music is very unusual. Or actually, hang on. No. Does the... No. Don't want to run. Does this lead anywhere? These tires are falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can get past here. Huh. So the music is almost provoking a sense of wonder with the like arpeggios on. I can't tell if that's a guitar. I think it's a guitar. Huh. There's a lingering trace of mazout in the air. I don't remember what that is. Attention, inflammable. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black, viscous. So we're not like stuck here now, are we?
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is that flutter?
The flock of quail departs, now more than 100 meters away. 102, 105.
Underneath the flutter?
On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other.
This music is like, it's giving me goosebumps a little bit. It's so atmospheric with like I said, the arpeggiation of the harp with almost like, well now it's gone, but like the almost like whale noises underneath. And it's like dissonant. It's really interesting.
Like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work.
To the west?
A silent hiss. See air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the west? To the east?
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers.
Ahead?
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
Beyond that? Further north?
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
Below the silence?
A jitter. A sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world.
Oh, interesting.
You hear some kind of limb fidget, producing an imperceptible tick.
There's someone else here.
No, it's just your imagination. You can't hear such things.
Kim?
Yes?
Momentarily, the sounds are swept away. Pain shoots up your right foot and into your groin.
It's pretty silent on this island.
It is. Is that why we are stopping?
Mm-hmm. Wait, I have to listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant nods in silence.
Oh, I guess not. Oh. Barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. Warm blood trickles down your armpits. The ligature is off. It's nothing. Wait, what? The little bird from the coin-operated viewer, still holding on. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Be careful not to fall. The cliff face looks steep. So I wonder if this is the only way to get in and then we can get out there, or we can get out here. But I guess let's go ahead and head in. Do I want to start? Oh.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Kim, what is the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army, the black and white army of the Revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like
RCM. It sounds like RCM, Reversal Citizens Militia.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Oh.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
Interesting. I don't know if they need a rebrand. Just catch your breath.
This is better preserved than the others. You can still read the sign.
He bows to inspect the barrel. A white star.
No, an upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Are those speck stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
Oh. Looks old. What is it still doing here? Is the uninhabited archipelago us, or is it a different place?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter.
That's fair.
One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Finished thought. All right, let's go ahead and head into this bunker, I guess.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.